Arsenal, another loss. Haven't won in over a month in the league.
Do you want? Do you know something? A lot of my friends would call me a negative Nelly when it comes to Arsenal, right? They would say this to me, and maybe it is. Maybe I'm always a bit pessimistic when it comes to Arsenal, but I did say at the end of the transfer window we were very, very, very short in quality in the final third, and that is basically being proven to be the truth. I think we would win the league this year? No.
Wait, based off the transfer window, or do you think if they had a good transfer window, they could have went and won the league?
Like, I think we were down out for a striker, like absolutely crying out for one. We needed maybe just a bit of another winger to cover Saka. So whenever we brought in Sterling, I went, you know what? He's not going to light up the world, but he's a quality player. He's experienced. Yeah. It's fine. I'm on about the lesser teams. You could probably start a Sterling, gives Saka a rest.
Give him a rest.
Odegaard was the one who was kind of going, if he ever gets injured, like, we're in proper trouble.
There's no
here.
one to replace him, though, but it just turns out that Smith Rowe was ripping it up for Fulham, and you're going, fuck.
Yeah, but like, this is the thing. At the time, I was like, yes, here, emotional, because like Smith Rowe, he'll end. You know what I mean? You just love those guys. But I was at the end of the last season, I was like, right, Smith Rowe has to go, Reece Nelson has to go, and Nketiah has to go.
Yeah.
So whenever I seen those players going, I went, well, this is actually pretty good because they're not at that level. Like, you can get a better player than Smith. If you look at City, like, City can drop a Jack Grealish and they can drop a Kevin De Bruyne and replace him with, not like for like, but like a really good player.
I know that's what you're up against, but like, that's not realistic either. Like, they are... They're the same. I think the problem that Arsenal have at the minute is you've got Thomas Partey, who's been arguably player of the season, playing in right back. I don't give a fuck who's injured. You don't take David Raya or the Nets to play right back. Do you know what I mean? Because you're stuck.
I said this about a year ago. Well, sorry, it'll be a year ago in December, and I said it to a friend of mine. I was like, because I've never been fully sold on Arteta. I've never been fully sold on him.
You're one of those.
Because he's inexperienced and all this, and he's going to make mistakes along the way, right? But I went, what I don't want him to do is to be as stubborn as Arsene Wenger, and he's as stubborn as Arsene Wenger.
I can agree with that point.
So Thomas Partey played right back against Liverpool last week. Man of the match.
Got away with it though. But yeah.
Arteta's went, that worked. Newcastle, different game. Bring them back in the middle where they have Bruno Guimaraes, Joelinton, big, strong, physical fuckers. Need someone in alongside Declan Rice. If we'd have had Partey, Rice, and Marino, would have been a lot stronger. Like, we lost the midfield battle yesterday. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's it. And like, Marino's obviously better, and I think he will be a good player, but he doesn't understand the likes of Newcastle away. Like, them foreign players never do. Like, he didn't have a clue what he was getting himself in.
He played for Newcastle. Mikel Marino.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, so right. Okay. Oh, so he did know the crack then.
So he should know the crack, but
the problem I have with Arsenal yesterday, right? So you put Partey in right back, which, yes, you're right, very stubborn, shouldn't have done. Need him in the midfield. Put anyone out there. If Ben White, in my eyes, is fit enough to come on for the last 20 minutes, start him for the first half, take him off. Right?
Yes, 100%.
If he's fit enough to come on the pitch at all, he has to start. But anyway, then the final problem I have with all this is, yes, striker, they haven't picked up enough. That they haven't brought in a striker that maybe some people want to. But even if they had brought in a striker, look at where Kai Havertz plays for Arsenal. Everywhere but striker. And I actually don't think he's going to ever play an out-and-out striker in the box. The same way that City had to adapt to like Haaland being an out-and-out striker or whatever term you want to use for it.
But I don't blame Kai Havertz. It's obviously Arteta's telling him to drift out, and like, Kai Havertz has proved that he's has been a very good signing for Arsenal. He can score goals if he's in the fucking box. Yeah. Leandro Trossard, there's a phrase used in basketball called sixth man.
Yep.
And there's an award given out for the sixth man of the year award. Trossard is
the best.
Yes, he's good enough. He's good enough to start, but he's the best 12th man to get him. On the bench.
Yeah. I agree.
Martinelli, out the fuck.
Yeah, Martinelli's done it for me.
See you later.
Like, everyone says, but he's got phenomenal. Like, I do love Martinelli. I have such a soft spot for him. Like, I've always been a massive fan of him. But like, you can't just go, but he works hard. Like, we may as well be playing 5 at the back with him on the pitch if he's just going to go back and defend the whole time.
Yeah, well, see, here's my take on it. It's like working hard. People say, "Oh, well, he works hard," but that's a bare minimum. That's,
Yeah, that is.
like I can tell you something right now. I'm 35 stone, right? If Arteta goes to me, Talal, I need you to cover 15k here. I'm going to pay you 200 grand a week to do it. I'm covered 15k. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. Do you think it's all doom and gloom for Arsenal? Think they can turn it around? Odegaard come
No.
back maybe in December, or do you think it's
I
alright?
think no.
You think it's done?
Yeah, it's done. League's over.
Arteta's out by the end of the season.
Arteta will not be sacked by Arsenal Football Club, but I will be Arteta out at the end of the season.
You're mental.
I'm not mental.
You're mental because
I'm not
how
mental.
can you sack the guy? The guy has brought Arsenal from the depths. Look at the state of United at the minute. He's brought Arsenal from that to the table again. We're eating well.
But in that, right, United still won trophies in their fucking whatever they're going through, right? Arteta has never performed in it. And he won the FA Cup in his first year. Whatever, okay, no problem. Since then, our cup competition form has been nothing short of embarrassing. We performed well in the league the past 2 seasons. This season, we look a worse team than we've looked in a couple of years. Are we good enough to win the Champions League? No. So, like, even a Carabao Cup. Yes, we're this far now. I want to win it, the FA Cup. So he has to deliver the 2 domestic cups for me to say at the end of the season, well, now he's proved to me he can win something. But if he goes the season without us winning, and if we finish a million miles behind City or Liverpool or whoever wins the league, to me, move on.
Really? Do you think Jenkin's a better manager? I think the only way you take in a manager that's not Arteta is if you get the likes of like a fucking Carlo Ancelotti, like someone that is literally the resume is just like, here's the proof that I can do it. A Pep Guardiola, for talk's sake. Someone that you can't go and take in another young manager and hope he can turn it around again.
Well, look at Arne Slot. Look what he's done to Liverpool. Like I really thought Liverpool would struggle this year. Like I really did think. Now to be fair, Liverpool's fixtures have been very, very kind. The first opening 10 fixtures or whatever. Any decent team that played, they've looked shit. But
3 words: new manager bounce. That's all.
I know, but Arsenal never got that. We never manager bounce.
Yeah, we won an FA Cup off the back of it.
Nah, but I was.
Yes, we did. I'm telling you, I'm telling you now. Liverpool from the end of the season, Arne Slot won't be as a hot ticket as he is at the moment.
That was a COVID FA Cup, same as Liverpool's league title. Who cares? It was during COVID. the world was nuts.
But then the final one. Well, not final one for the football. We'll talk about United in a minute. But City dropping points. They're human.
That's the only thing
that saved the weekend for Arsenal.
Yes, because I think I think Liverpool's more liable to drop points than City. So we're not. I still based on our performances this season, I don't think we'll be in the league. But if somehow Arteta manages to turn it around, I think we're close enough to City that we could, if we hit form, catch them. But 2 massive games for Arsenal this week. Next Sunday's live stream could be just me sitting crying.
Inter Milan away,
Chelsea away.
Chelsea. I can't dare to think what will happen if we lose to Chelsea. But
if we lose if we get beat by Inter and then Chelsea, I'll be Arteta out. I know it will.
I can't get on board with that idea whatsoever. But that's your opinion, and I respect it.
Okay.
Minimally.
Anyway.
But anyway. United as well, new manager. I called it. We called it. I said he is in big trouble after that result last week.
I genuinely thought they would have given to today. Like I thought today was like
at least let him lose today.
But I will say this: absolutely genius by Man United. Big one, right? Will not make his first game be away to Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
So they're giving him. He's not starting for a couple of weeks. He must be. It must be a bit of time off before he goes.
That just shows he's smart. That just shows that he's like, I'm not, because apparently he didn't want the job until summer, and they went, it's now or never.
Yeah. So to me, it's like I know nothing about the guy. It seems like Ten Hag, same as Arne Slot. Like I know nothing about these guys, so I can't really comment. did I think Ten Hag was a good manager? Yeah, I did. I would take him
Yeah.
at Arsenal. Like
Right now?
not right now, but
Okay, right.
but
Fuck.
there, but yeah, like I think United let him down of a bag full. I just think he handled too many situations wrong.
Yeah, I think he lost. He obviously just lost the dressing room, but he just hasn't done that thing where he's like, United just have the same problem they've had for years, where they just need to weed out the weeds. Like Rashford needs to leave United. I mean, Bruno seems to also have a big personality, and you can say, "Oh, they're great footballers with great potential," but just take the money and just go again and buy someone else. Get me
Rashford at the Emirates.
Get
me
Rashi
at the Emirates.
Get him up top. I think he'd bang for
man.
Arsenal. I said it. I thought we should have went from the summer there.
He was linked to Arsenal a couple of years ago, and I was like, I would take him in an absolute heartbeat. He is exactly what we need.
Yep. And you'd give him away. I wouldn't play him out in the left either. Down the middle. Get him back
down the middle.
Actually, no, he can play down the left now because Martinelli's playing awful. So,
yeah. But even at that, I still, if I had my choice of striker to get, it would be your guy from Newcastle that scored, Isak.
Yeah. But here, that's what happens when you're Isak, when your striker plays in between the two centre backs.
That's unbelievable.
That's crazy.